I'm going to be eating a giant Reese's peanut butter cup. As you can see, it's huge. I got that for Christmas from my parents. And here is the wrapper for it, as you can see, so you know it's Reese's. Also going to be eating some mango slices. I'll try not to bump the camera doing that. Mango slices. And it's dry mango slices that came in a package. And I'm going to be drinking some milk here. And I'm going to be doing a spending update for December 2023. And doing a ramble as well. And I'll also be starting my weight loss journey. And enjoying you what I got for Christmas. So, sorry about the video. How late the video is, because it's already I think January the 5th. No, it's actually January the 6th. It's quite late or early in the morning, depending on what you call it. It's 12:14 a.m. right now, on January 6th. So I guess I just got off work. So, and the reason is I didn't have my I kind of forgot about making this spending update video for a bit. And then I was just like, I forgot to add up on my folio at work how much money I spent on meals and stuff like that. And I'll explain more about the folio later in the video, but I was gonna unwrap the Reese's peanut butter cup on camera, but I decided not to, because a lot of people were saying in my past videos that they don't really like the crinkling sounds and stuff like that, so because it hurts their ears. So I just decided to not do that this video. And but I love Reese's. I often buy those Reese's peanut butter cups, king size, from this gas station that's nearby my house. But the gas station that's nearby my house, but they ran out of the ones I like most. They have these ones with the chips, like pieces of potato chips inside of them, and they're really good. It gives it a nice crunch. But the only ones they have right now are the ones with M&M's inside of it. And those are good too. But I prefer the ones with the chips. But now I'll start the spending update now. So let's now. So this is for December 2023, last month. The money is in Canadian dollars because I'm Canadian. Spent $0 on coffee. Now I'm just gonna move my microphone over a little bit to the left here, and I got this big Reese's here. That's good stuff. So spend $0 on coffee. Now I spent about $70 on filling up my parents' vehicle with that I usually drive with the tank of gas. Filled it up, and then I spent the rest on gift cards at the gas station for Christmas presents. So I think I got my cousin a $75 gift card, and I spent the rest on my parents for gift cards. So I think you like those presents, but my mom said it was too much, but I don't know. Electricity, $27.43, so that's not too bad for a Canadian winter, because right now in Canada it's super cold out. One thing I like about this cup is they didn't skim on the chocolate. The layers of chocolate is very thick, as you can see. It's just like big thick layers of chocolate, so but you know, like in Canada, of course, when it gets cold out, your heating bill can go up because it just takes more energy to heat your building or apartment. But I've been quite good just sitting here with my hoodie and stuff on, my Duke on in the winter time, and yeah, so I don't turn my furnace on high. Go to groceries and snacks, didn't spend too much on that either. $73.65. So. I tend to eat at my parents' place a lot, so yeah, I use my grocery bill down. They just like me having me over and stuff like that. I like going over there, so dining out. Now this is not on my folio. $0, so that's quite good. If you've been watching my spending updates for like a while now, you'll know that I have spent a lot of money on my dining out in the past. I go to the restaurant at the resort that I work at and stuff like that. So. Money I lent out was $148, so I lent out quite a bit of money, but that's normal for me. But so now at work we have these folios, right? So if you want, you can apply for a folio, and then they create this account for you on our computer system, and then it's like, you can go to the restaurant without your credit card or without your cash, and you can just charge meals to their folio, and it gets taken off your paycheck unless you run a credit on your folio. And then yeah, so I spent it, kind of a fair bit on my folio at work, and that's meals from the restaurant, and now that's $124.40. The phone bill, that's the usual $23.31. Super jazz sometimes. I donate money on YouTube, and that's called like a name message to highlight it, and that's to this YouTuber named Billy Blue, who does like, he's gonna be hiking the Appalachian Trail, which is pretty cool in the United States, but he's gonna like live stream it the entire time, and sometimes I donate like $2 to him, but it's like he has gone to like Pattaya, I don't know how to pronounce it, Thailand, and he shows you how to live like really cheap and stuff like that. And that's something that I'm thinking of doing myself, is going to Thailand and living cheap. a shitload of content. Water and sewer, so I only had to pay that like once every 3 months, so I just didn't have to pay it this month. Bank account checking fees, so $7.95. So I was thinking that I was running less than $3,000 in my checking account for a couple of reasons. One reason is because if I do over 12 debit transactions in my checking account, then I get charged a service fee of $7.95. And if I have less than $3,000 in it every day of the month, that I get charged the service fee. And I was thinking that I lend a lot of money to people, and just the debit transactions can add up, like a bill payment here, lending money there, stuff like that, and it just all adds up. So I was thinking that I can make, if I put that $3,000 in a high interest savings account, I can make more money from that. Oh, sorry for crack. I always do that on video. I crack my ankle. But you know what? I have a fair bit of money, so I'm not rich, but a fair bit of money put into my high interest savings account, and I'm only making like $23 a month off of that right now. So I'm just thinking that I'd be better off just putting my money into my checking account and maintaining a $3,000 balance there or more, and then I won't get charged a service fee as long as I can keep my debit transactions down. Internet $161.17, so that's the usual. I have I got the fastest internet I could get with the internet provider that I use. The guy was like, "What do you need this internet for so fast?" I was just like, "I'm a YouTuber," and he was like, "I don't know." And he was like, I'm not sure what his facial expression was like, but. He was kind of surprised, I guess. Rent for the month. Okay, so I pay off so that I don't pay off late. I pay off my rent early. So I paid off the rent for the month of January already. Total money I spent $1,817.37. So not too bad. Now here's from the money I made. So first paycheck was $2,216.30. And the reason is I normally don't make that much money, and it's because I got my vacation pay put onto my first paycheck. So every month at the resort that I work at, and my front desk agent at the resort, they take like about $50 per paycheck, and you get paid every 2 weeks. And they put that into a vacation fund, and then it builds up. And then when you decide you want to get paid your vacation money, you can just send an email to this lady in accounting, and she'll take that money and put it on your 1 year paychecks. So what I'm saying is like about 1,100 of that money that I got paid for that paycheck was actually just money that I had saved up. I was just cashing it in, that's all. So, but it's still nice to do, like, because I always just say like that's money I would have just spent on some bullshit anyway. So it's good to just save it up, and you never know, like it really adds up after a while. Paycheck 2, $1,133.34. So not too bad. So I do have a Patreon. That's where the people can donate money to content creators. And yeah, so that's a website. I have one paying Patreon and Patreon, sorry, I should say. And I earned about $2.47 per month off that. Google AdSense, this is my YouTube money from advertisements on my YouTube channel. So I had a pretty good month. Made $344.44. Now I actually gained another member on my YouTube. Like, I have some members who donate to me monthly, and yeah, so that's nice. And even when I think he went to gold tier too, so which is like the highest tier, the highest amount to donate. So at work they gave us a $50 bonus that we could put onto our folios. It was just a Christmas bonus, so that's nice. I put that on my folio. The interest I earned was $23.31. So not too bad, but not that great either. I mean, like I said, like I'm better off just putting that money into my putting $3,000 onto my checking account. And I returned gas money. I didn't drive anybody anywhere, so I didn't get any gas money. But did I also talk about the money I lent out that I got paid back? Sorry. I feel like I skipped that. I'm sorry. But that was $265. So I do. Some people, they borrow money from me and then they pay me back more than they borrowed. So it's like interest. So I make some money off that in a way. I check from all the internet providers, so that's like for my old internet provider, but I have this slow internet. I gave them back the modem that they was using, gave them back the modem, and then they gave me a refund. Because they charged me for the full month originally, and then I was like, hey, I stopped halfway. I only had your internet for like my last month that I had your internet. I only had it for like half a month. So they're like, okay, we'll give you a refund. So the total money I earned was $4,111.25. So that's pretty good. A lot of it, of course, was because of the vacation pay, but still. Again, I mean, that's probably not good for some, but it's good for me. I got dropped all over my fingers. The profit I made, I saw, it was $2,293.88. So it was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Nice. I can save up some money that way. Now I'll go on to the second part of my video. So I did make some money transfers. I transferred $2,000 from my checking account to my high interest savings account, and I transferred. I have this auto deposit going on, which is like it deposits, takes $20 from my checking account every month and deposits it into a tax-free savings account at TFSA. I don't know if Americans have TFSAs for my American pounds, but yeah, it's like, I think when you put the money in there, it's not taxed. I think, like, you don't have to, so you don't have to pay tax on it, which is cool. But I don't have too much money saved in there, but here's a mango slice. But this is a lot of sugar for this one sitting, you guys, but we're going for it anyways. But I transferred $800 from my checking account to my credit card. I like to run a credit, so I don't run into credit card trouble. My new coffee mug works great. Big volume. You can put a lot of coffee in there, and it keeps the coffee nice and hot. I find that I tried to drink a cup of hot chocolate after eating some pizza, and it just wasn't the same. It's like if you have hot chocolate, excuse me, hot chocolate on its own, or like not after a pizza, it just wasn't feeling that good. This morning I typed up a resignation letter from my work to quit my job, but I guess maybe I was too much of a pussy to hand it in to my employer. I don't know, it's like we have this new Nordic spa. I think sorry if I talk about the same stuff that I talked about before, but we have this new Nordic spa. And people are really interested in going there and stuff like that, so keeping up with them, and it's pretty tough. Yeah. Yeah, did I already mention there was, I don't know if I just mentioned this a second ago, but there was 29 missed calls at my phone messages at work, so now I was thinking about uploading one video a day, a Wikipedia reading article, ASMR video, and seeing how much money I can make from that, and then maybe that would allow me to quit my job. If I did quit my job, I suppose I could go stay in Thailand for like a month. And I suppose that even if the internet was really bad, I could still, I could buy a laptop and then just record one video per day, because all I need to do is to be the internet to be good enough to get on the Wikipedia page so I can read a Wikipedia article. And I could have all these videos saved on my laptop on vacation. And when I got home for vacation, I could upload them all once I had the better internet. So I reached my goal of gaining 2,000 subscribers per year. I gained 278 subscribers in the past 28 days, so that's 3,336 subscribers per year. And now I have a new goal of gaining 4,000 subscribers per year. That's 334 subscribers per month. 4,000 per year is a good rate of growth, I think. I need about 30,000 to be able to go and live off my YouTube earnings. About 30,000 subscribers, I think. 30,000 divided by 4,000 is 7.5. So it would take me 7.5 years to go full time on YouTube. I've noticed that a lot of K-pop videos have like really positive messages in them and stuff like that. K-pop being like Korean pop and stuff like that. Like for instance, I'll just read you off some lyrics. Let me just see. It says, let's see here. Here's some lyrics from a K-pop group that I really like called ITZY. It's a girl group. Instead of saying, maybe it's not easy anyway, up to you every day. Instead of worrying, just focus on yourself now. It's all fine. I think it's easy peasy. And I just think that there's a lot of other examples of the lyrics being very positive and uplifting, I suppose. Let me just see. But oh god, the other day at work I just stayed an extra 2 hours at work because on the shift report, there was like so many errors, and I think I did one error when I was doing my cash out. But so when you do your cash out, right, like what you have to do is you have to add up all the receipts. So you add up all the visas, get a total for that. You add up all the MasterCards. Network is a front desk agent, checking people in, checking people out, making reservations. You have to add up all the debit card receipts, all the American Express, and so on like that. You have to add up all the, you have to add up the cash, and if there's like, if you people made purchases with cash, then you need to set that aside, and then you need to drop that into a safe so that accounting can take that to the bank. And I guess what you have to do with when you get a receipt, from a purchase that somebody made, you have to post it. And so that's, you have to put it into the computer system. And and that's kind of that's where like people can make mistakes, and I've made mistakes before. I did make a mistake too, but I'll get to that. But so what you can do is, instead of typing in the code for a MasterCard, if you have, like, let's say you have a MasterCard receipt, right? Instead of typing in the code for MasterCard, you type in the code for Visa by accident. So you post a MasterCard as a Visa, and it'll mess it up, right? It'll throw off your numbers, and you need to find that later and then fix it if you made the mistake. And it could take a while. It took me like 2 hours to do these because there were multiple mistakes. There was one mistake that I did though, is I put a debit card receipt in my Visa card, either that or Visa or MasterCard pile, and then I counted the debit as being the MasterCard or Visa. So that's one mistake that I did, and then I found out that it put later. But yeah, I stayed actually 2 hours. Luckily, my paycheck this week was pretty beefy but I'm forgetting to eat on my video. Sorry, what's that? Yeah, it's hard times at work right now. Like, the other day, people were trying to check in at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and check-in is usually 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They were trying to check in. We hadn't checked people out yet. We had a limited on checkouts. We were trying to check people in and check people out at the same time, and meanwhile the phone's ringing and the emails are coming in, and we're getting text messages, and there's only 2 of us on. Pretty brutal. My mom practically called me fat. I mean, she was like, "Matt, I need to talk to you about something," and then she's like, basically start talking about my weight and about how I need to start dieting and stuff like that. So I did start my weight loss journey a couple days ago. So I'll show you a video says, so I'm doing it for myself. It's not healthy to be basically as fat as I am now, so, and I plan on losing about 2 pounds a week from eating less and eating healthier. I will replace my sugar cereals that I normally eat in the morning with oatmeal and blueberries. Today is not a diet day though. This is my supper. This peanut butter cup, milk, and mango. But today is a cheat day where I had this food, I had these mangoes, this peanut butter cup. It's not like I'm gonna not eat them. Because I'm dieting, like I'm still gonna eat them. I'm looking to get a flat stomach eventually. I'm thinking on a different note, I'm thinking about maybe getting some RRSPs, Registered Retirement Savings Plans. Or maybe, probably not 2, but probably like 1. And that way I can lower my taxable income. Because I'm not sure if I'll have to pay income tax on this. I think that's how it works. Like if you get Registered Retirement Savings Plan, you don't have to pay as much income tax. Because this year I might have to pay because it makes more money, so but let me just see here. But basically for New Year's Eve I went to sleep. I had to work at 6 a.m. the next day, so it was a big checkout day too. I was in bed about like 8:30 p.m. so maybe like 9 p.m. I did get invited to a party. I don't think I saw the message one night, but I wasn't really in the mood for partying. I was more or less in the mood for sleeping. I'm just trying to think if I already made a video where I was explaining what I did on Christmas Day and stuff like that, but I can't remember the last time I put out my video. Maybe I can go quickly. I don't want to check that now, but well, as for Christmas dinner, I guess I'll explain it in this video if I did. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world to explain it twice. And went to my aunt's place and had dinner there at Christmas Eve, and then a bunch of people came over. Then Christmas Day we went to my other aunt's house, and we had about 25 people for Christmas dinner, and so it was a nice time. It was great to see my family again. And I remember this one girl who is like a friend of the family's. We had kind of a disagreement on Facebook one of those days. Not on Christmas Day, like this was years ago. And I deleted her off my Facebook page. And but I said hi to her at Christmas, and we hugged on the way out from before I went home. So that was cool. But I got to see relatives that I hadn't seen in a long time. And now I'm gonna gonna show you Christmas haul about stuff that I got for Christmas. It's this book called Pattern Recognition by William Gibson. It's a New York Times bestseller, and it's like about artificial intelligence. I got it from my aunt and got this game called Throw Burrito. And I won that in like a Secret Santa game where you can like steal gifts from people, and I got this razors, Harry's razors, which are my favorite razors, and they work really nice. And I've got these couple, I think they're made of wool, they're pretty like heavy duty, really warm socks. I think they'll be really warm anyways. I haven't worn them yet, but I just washed them. And got a pack of dried mango slices, and so I ate those in the video, and Reece Pieces ate those in the video. Sorry, go over it again. Coffee, Buffalo Soldier medium dark roast coffee, which is I'm gonna enjoy. And I got like a pajama, top and pajama bottoms. And they look nice, and I haven't tried them yet, but I'm sure they'll be nice. And then I got some slippers. I think they might be too small for me. I'm wondering if my parents can take them in and trade them in for a bigger size. And then I got some towels, which my aunt wanted a Secret Santa game, but she didn't want them. And now she gave them to me, and now I got some slipper socks, which are pretty cool. They're like a hybrid between slippers and socks. They have padding on the bottom, but they go on like just like socks do. My mom got me a neck warmer. She's always telling me to wear a neck warmer and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. It gets pretty cool. That'll be good for my walks outside and stuff like that. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.